I found my name in a library book that was printed 40 years ago. I've always loved visiting old libraries, especially the ones with dusty shelves and forgotten books. Last month, I visited a small library in another town while traveling. I wandered through the history section until an old hardcover book caught my attention. It looked like it hadn't been touched in years. When I opened the front cover, my heart skipped a beat. Someone had written my full name in neat handwriting. At first, I laughed and assumed another person happened to have the same name, but then I saw my birthday written underneath it. The odds of that felt impossible. I asked the librarian where the book had come from. She checked the records and told me it had been donated by a local family almost 40 years ago. That made no sense because I wasn't even born then. I borrowed the book and took it back to my hotel that night. I carefully turned every page. Most of it was normal until I reached the last chapter. A folded piece of paper slipped onto the floor. It was a library checkout card from decades ago. Every name on the list was crossed out except one. Mine. My hands started shaking because the checkout date beside my name was tomorrow's date. I barely slept. The next morning, I returned to the library before it opened. The librarian looked confused when she saw me. She said someone had already come asking for the same book just a few minutes earlier. I asked who it was. She pointed toward the parking lot. I looked outside and saw a woman getting into a car. She turned for just a second before driving away. My heart nearly stopped. She had my exact face, same eyes, same smile, even the same birthmark on my neck. Then the librarian handed me something the woman had left behind. It was a note with only one sentence written across it. You weren't supposed to find the book this early.